Will Onds be retesting the $10 to $11 ranges in the upcoming week, or is this a ticker which is glory days are behind it? You should be locking your profits or cutting your losses and walking away from. What's up, trend friends? Today, let's see ONDS under 3 different lenses: the why, the what, the where. The why, we're going to be doing a catalyst breakdown as to why this ticker is yet on another rally. The what, we're going to be doing some stock analysis. The where, I'm going to tell you guys where to get in and where to get out. So without further ado, hit the thumbs up button, and now let's get to work. So when it comes to ONDS, guys, this is a ticker which is running on a, it's on a freaking burner right now, guys, running from the $5 levels all the way upwards of the $7.20 levels. But why the heck is it running? Well, the company announced some solid earnings a couple days ago. Regarding their earnings, I mean, their revenue went up approximately, I think, 6x, which is 500%, right, year over year, causing a lot of buying and causing a lot of frenzy into people going ahead and anticipating this growth rate to continue keeping up and everything like that, right? Now, I'll tell you guys this from my personal experience, unfortunately, okay, positive earnings are not able, companies oftentimes, especially in in red markets, which, believe it or not, right now we are in a red market, okay, all right, I get it. The S&P 500 is 5% away from its all-time highs, yes, but the growth sector is still in a very it's in shambles, all right, for lack of better terms, okay. Everything's down except for like maybe some AI stocks, right? I mean, that's about it. Now, I'll tell you guys this, okay? And even AI is getting hammered in the head with all this, talks of, oh, is it a bubble? Is it not a bubble? Is it a freaking balloon? Is it what's going on, right? All that talk. So overall, we're seeing a lot of red in the markets. Now, in red markets, what I've realized from my experience, okay, of treading the waters in now, I want to say, a couple of down cycles, okay? My first down cycle that I was actually, attentive of was the 2020 crash, okay? Mind you, I've been trading for 8 years, but, since 2018-ish, we really didn't have anything super red until, we got the COVID stuff. Then after the COVID stuff, 2022-ish, we saw the effects of, interest rates going up and everything like that, and things were not looking good then. And then most recently, we had the April tariff talk and everything like that, and the markets were crashing. So I've kind of navigated multiple cycles now. And from my experience, earnings are really something that's, it's a catalyst with no longevity, right? Now, it's interesting because after all, it does actually show extreme bullishness in the company. But what do I always tell you guys, right? The stock is on the company and the company is on the stock. Now, this is what you need to be aware of. Right now, a lot of the buying pressure that's coming into ONDS is simply because ONDS should have never been sold off so heavily to begin with, right? I mean, listen, when you look at this chart, right, ONDS, I'm going to be honest with you guys, before the earnings came out, ONDS should have been trading at approximately $8, not freaking $4.80 to begin with. So we are really seeing a correction which is masked as the news of the earnings, right? Because I'm telling you right now, once again, right, earnings green comes and goes based off of my experience in the markets, right? I mean, it's very simple. Why? So what does it do so, right? Let's talk about why. Because the markets are always trying to forecast future events, right? And a company coming out announcing good earnings, yay, okay, happy, yes, but what's next? What's next? Okay, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? And just like that, what's gonna happen next? Volume dies down. When volume dies down, the company's always diluting behind closed scenes. Stock starts selling off. Okay, so next week on the 19th, we have a massive date for the markets. On the 19th, we have Jerome Powell's Fed meeting. Okay, we get the Fed's minutes, and what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to understand whether or not where does the Fed stand right now regarding them not getting data from October, regarding how they're going to go about things in December, and regarding what their outlook is on just inflation in general, right? Are they going to be hawkish or are they going to be dovish? Because if they're dovish, amazing. But if they're hawkish, things are not going to look for the broader markets. And when things don't look good for the broader markets, things are also not going to look good for ONDS. Now, there's a couple of things I like a lot about ONDS, and it comes down to how much cash they have on hand right now. So the company right now has about 292 months of their cash covered. They have the total cash and cash equivalents of 846 million with an operating expense every quarter of 8.67 million. So they got a lot of money. So they're not in need of going ahead and diluting, right? And they also have a very, very large institutional ownership percentage, putting them at 30% institutional ownership, which is something we like to see. We always want to side with big money, right? Unlike what a lot of people want you to think, oh yeah, oh no, just go out and buy these shitty penny stocks that have nothing. No, you don't want to do that, okay? Now, that's my take when it comes to ONDS. I will tell you guys this though. I will tell you guys this. Again, if the markets see red, okay, if next week is going to be a red, now realistically, right, let's see how Bitcoin is doing right now, right? Let's take a look at Bitcoin. I always like to use Bitcoin over the weekend as a risk on, risk off indicator. Okay, interesting. So it's back to 95.40-ish. That is not good, all right? So if Bitcoin ends up dipping back to, let's say, 94-ish, and then, we can potentially see 88, okay, 90 to 88 on Bitcoin. And if we see 90 to 88 on Bitcoin, where ONDS is going to be heading is probably going to be trading all the way back down to this, I want to say, $6 to $6.50 range, okay? That's where it's really going to be trading, $6 to $6.50 range. If the broader markets dip again. Again, I'm just using Bitcoin as a benchmark. Obviously, Bitcoin has nothing to do with freaking ONDS, but I'm just using Bitcoin as an indicator of where the SPY is going to open or where the SPY is going to trade next week, okay? So overall, guys, that's my take when it comes to ONDS. The take is really, hey, you need to right now be able to be paying attention to the broader markets, because how the broader markets trade is going to directly affect the price action on ONDS. Okay, now listen, I trade almost every single day. If you want to trade alongside me, get access to my exact entries, stop losses, exits, price targets, everything like that, my current holdings, everything like that, check out our community. Right now, our community is on a 50% sale for the next 10 members that join, all right? And we give you everything, man. We give you entries, we give it, this is what it looks like. We give it a ticker, we give it an entry, we give it an exit, we give it a stop loss. We tell you how many shares to buy in your portfolio. We already have over 400 members come back month after month. Wilson says, hi Sam, thank you for our work on the community. My 7 days trial finish was great. I thank you for a membership this week. So previously we used to do a 7-day free trial. Now we do a 2 weeks free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. 7K in 7 days, what my man brought in. Amazing, banger. Let's jump to present day. So when we go to present day, Denver Moon says, this is literally like 2 days ago on the 14th. On Friday, he says, thank you, Top Trader Sam and Top Trader Academy. Portfolio is up 22% the past 30 days. Wonderful, wonderful. Ongs says, my boy, I've been here for a week and you all took care of me like we cousins. Thank you for your patience on our private channel. 4K the last 5 days alone. The big boy says, Pro Trader Jess, thank you for the tip and all the support. Yesterday, Bull Pick, thanks for the conversation about this. Checking out the graph. You guys are awesome. 50% plus on this trade. Bang. Beautiful. So we've been crushing it, man. We've been absolutely crushing it. Chin Soul says, thank you, Sam, and the rest of the mentors. I've been here for almost 1 week, and not every day is green, but 100% more winners than losers. I've learned more here in the last 7 months than my months. Maybe pause and read this. I'm not going to. Thank you, Sam. Beautiful. Anyways, give it a shot. 2 weeks free trial, 30 days money back guarantee. Next 10 members, 50% discount. Why next 10 members, 50% discount? Because we want to reward the action takers, not the procrastinators. Not the people that say, I want to join Sam, but I need to ask my wife so my wife can ask her boyfriend if I can try out your free trial. It's a free trial, dude. It's free trial. Insane. Insanity. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Happy listening trading. Your boy Sam from Top Academy.